Hello, hello. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Donna.
We're here sharing what we've learned as women, entrepreneurs, and moms.
All while rocking our curves with confidence.
It's a behind-the-scenes look at our lives and businesses.
And a chance to tell our younger selves, go do the things that scare you.
What was the last hobby or interest you let go because life got too full? Did you have any? Do you have any? Okay, first of all, I have to tell you something. I'm still my mind is still boggled that you have a tattoo. I had to tell you that. I had to be honest. I went home and I said, Paul, I have to tell you something. I go, Donna has a tattoo. She's like, what? He's like, what? And I'm like, she tells me all the time that and I said, she said it. And I was like, what the heck? I'm still shocked you have a tattoo.
I said to Sean, I think I blew Melissa's mind.
You did.
When I had a tattoo.
And I'm still talking about it 5 days later.
And I'm like, did you show her? I'm like, no, I'm not going to show her. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. So what hobbies do you have that you let go?
I'm a tattoo artist. No. I did my own tattoo. No.
That'd be cool.
I would say hobbies. I'm not.
A scrapbooker?
No. I love crafting. I love to craft.
So do
I don't. So I try to bring crafting into work.
Yeah, why not?
Our Christmas parties are always a do parties.
Yeah, but those are the best parties.
I love, and that's that
even should be family parties.
I do.
That's so awesome.
We have a girls' weekend, and I am on the arts and crafts stuff.
Love it.
And it'll be over by the time this airs, so I can tell you what it is. So I went and got little portrait paint. We're going to paint each other's
I love it.
Face.
Okay, we need to do that. I mean, you need to do that.
But that would be hilarious.
We should do that.
Yes. We should do that.
So you don't have any hobbies that you let go? Like you ever I don't know. I don't even know if I had a hobby. I feel like everything's been a hobby in my life.
I love to read.
I know.
So when I get time, if I'm away, I love books. Not on a tablet. I love to read a paper book. Yeah, there's just something about touching the paper, turning the page, something about that I love. Hobbies, I don't really have. I love to swim, but that's really...
I don't know either. I feel like my jewelry is a hobby, but it turned into more of a passion. For me, I enjoy, I told you, going to the gym. That's about it. I don't know. I enjoy my life as it is. So I don't know.
I would say architecture is my hobby. I love all things house design. Yeah. So if I'm spending time, then...
I'm going to send it to you after. Do you like tiny homes?
Yes.
Okay, so I saw this tiny home the other day. I'm going to send it to you. It is the coolest, most bougie, most cozy tiny house. I don't even know if it's real or not, but I'm going to send it to you. It's pretty awesome.
I would love to see a development for seniors made of tiny houses where it's all a little community. They're safe. They're all easy access.
I think they should just have it for anybody.
Yes.
There's so being in the business, housing is so...
It is so insane.
Unaffordable for a lot of people. And to have those communities would be amazing. The reality is we don't need that kind of space to live in. We choose to live in that space. Mm-hmm. I said it a million times. I grew up in a bungalow. My parents still live in that. I think it's 1,200 square foot bungalow. The biggest house I live in was 2,800 square feet, and I hated it. Higher bills, more cleaning, more time in the house, but it had no trees. So we went down to 1,000 square foot side split, and I loved it. It was my most favorite house. I even my house we're in now is 1,300 square foot bungalow, and I love it. I don't know. So for me,
I remember visiting my mom's cousin's house in Windsor. We were kids. He was a police officer on a motorcycle in Windsor.
Wow.
And I don't remember what she did, but they had 4 girls. Tara Lee and Charlene. Those are the only 2 names I can remember.
Wow,
this was
nice names.
40 years ago, maybe 40 years ago, 30 to 40 years ago. And I remember visiting their house, and it was a small not a shoebox, but a square house, just a small square house. Had 2 bedrooms with 4 girls. And so mom and dad had a bedroom, and the girls shared a bedroom. What? Oh my God! It was the most fun to go visit their house
because bunk beds.
I don't even remember. I really don't remember. I just remember having so much fun in this house.
That's awesome. Well, the last house we sold maybe 2 ago, it was the side split. And I remember the people that bought it, like we have 2 boys at that time. And the people that bought it had 4 kids. And I was like, how could I not live in this house with 2 kids and they're moving in with 4 kids? We made space in the house, but it was really cool. I thought it was, and this house has not changed. They still live in it like that. And I was like, to raise 4 kids in that home. But it I don't know. It shows a lot. I think a lot of people, listen, bigger homes, bigger space. It's the exact same thing, just gigantor in comparison to what people live in. So
look at those big monstrous homes on Lakeshore.
I know. That's crazy. So hobbies, interest, I've never really let anything go. I still do the things I like to do. I was never like a high school basketball, volleyball player, whatever. I let that go a long time ago. I started dating, so forget that. Now there's nothing I've really let go. I do the things I like to do all the time. So
why waste your time doing shit you don't like to do?
I know. Go for a drive, go antiquing, go see the leaves.
That's something I wish I did more. Just go for a drive.
Oh, driving. We drive all the time.
Or just out for breakfast, Sean and I.
Yeah.
Well, if we go out for breakfast and like, oh my God, this feels so good.
It does. It's such a nice time away.
As an entrepreneur, you get caught up in a lot of work. Like
you do.
You're 24/7 and you got to not be 24/7.
And it's nice to be off that standard or typical schedule, right? Like everyone's going to go date night, but why do you have to have a date at night? It's nice to get up in the morning early before everyone's out. Maybe not you.
No,
but I was like, maybe
not you.
Not
sound nice at all.
And then go for a drive and find it. That's what was nice about COVID. Like as one, honestly, I can say with COVID, Paul and I did a lot of driving. We would drive to little towns in Ontario, find restaurants that were open, order takeout, and go sit at the nearest park. And it was so nice. We found so many good restaurants. We found one in like Port Coburn. I remember it was this Italian restaurant. We even went back there with Paul's crew for like New Year's. It was awesome. There's one that we love in Pelham. It's called Root and Bone, and they make amazing farm to table food. So there's so many little towns that I had never known about. So during COVID, it was nice to drive, and we did a lot. And no one was on the road, so it was even better. Now it's different. Now it's different, people, right?
Attention to bees. What's the last time you surprised yourself? Like, oh wow, I still love this.
Creating jewelry. Yeah. I go through ebbs and flows with my jewelry. I find if I'm put on the spot, like I have to create something, or I find like if I'm trying to put together a collection where I feel like I have to for some reason, my brain just is like wants to fight me. It's like, why are you having to do this? You don't. And then there'll be times like last night, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I have this idea. And then it's like, okay, start writing it down. So, and then I'm like, oh, I remember why I like this. Especially when I stopped stamping for a while. I had a lot of soreness in my hands and I thought maybe it was the jewelry. I ended up finding out I had PSA, psoriatic arthritis. So, I remember stamping and it's every time I clean a piece, like when it's done and I'm like, wow, this is so nice. Like, I love it. I love doing it. So for me, that's what it's been, recreating and continuing to create jewelry. I'm like, yeah, I still love doing this.
I think finding music. I grew up playing organ, which thanks Mom for one of the least cool. Although my brother had to play accordion, so that was even way less cool. My sister got the drums.
Oh, what?
I know.
Those are so different.
I know.
Why did she get the drums?
Exactly.
What the heck? That's
baby
crazy.
kid syndrome. That's why.
No comment.
Yes. But as the kids grew up, they did guitar and they did piano and they did drums. 3 very cool instruments, I'm just going to say. Yeah. So I tried to teach myself piano, and it seems like it's the same thing, but
no, it's not.
It's not, because when you play organ, your left hand plays chords. When you play piano, your left hand plays notes.
Okay, would you take a piano lesson now? Would you start taking lessons? Would you go back to do something like that?
No.
No.
Not right now.
I had a girlfriend.
I don't have time.
Oh, that too. But I had a girlfriend when she started working. At that time, benefits were kind of like being talked about, like different benefits, like pet insurance and spa benefits and that sort of stuff. My girlfriend worked it into her contract for violin lessons. She wanted to learn how to play the violin, and she worked it in. She got paid violin
wouldn't
lessons.
That be cool to play like the bass kind of thing?
Yeah. But there's so many cool instruments now.
They do.
Everything's electric.
So I sit and I play piano, and I bought music.
That's awesome.
And so my adaptation is that I will just play chords unless I can I know usually in piano it's the notes in the chord, but my brain, and it's funny that your brain just gets stuck like that.
Yeah.
And so, but
That's really cool.
and then I used to play flute in band in high school. I was in the band in high school, and so I bought myself a flute off a marketplace, and I tried to play it.
Front door.
It was much more difficult than I remembered.
You still have it?
Yep, I do still have it.
You need to bring it on here.
Oh, it's in a box. It's in a box somewhere. I don't know where it is, but
Can you play it?
I was able to get out some notes. I was
That's
happy
really
with
cool.
myself. It took a while to remember like the whole placement and stuff, but it does not sound. It do not sound like I could play any kind
Recorder.
of song. Recorder. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember who you were before job titles, diapers, and meal plans?
No.
I don't either. Sometimes I get glimpses of it. You know when I get glimpses of it? When Paul and I go on vacation. I think when we go away.
I love who I am now.
I do too. Don't get me wrong.
I would never want to be that old person.
Yeah, I understand that. I can understand that. I don't think I'm any different than I was then.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm
just so much more knowledgeable and much more confident and much more.
This is me.
Yeah.
This is me.
That song from Greatest Show on Earth.
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't seen the movie, but the girl that sings the song, like I love the song. This is me.
I've never even heard it. I probably have.
I think that's what it's called.
But yeah, no. Do I get glimpses of who I was? I think I've just kind of gone through life so fast that I've always just felt like me the whole way through. Mm-hmm. But I find when we go on vacation, it's like I think I let down my guard a lot more and I'm a lot more relaxed and there's just, let's do this. And I don't know. I'm not like parenting or I'm not the parent, right? Yes. Like, so especially if Paul and I are alone, right? It's like, let's just go for a drive and let's stop here. Where when you're with the kids or when you're in that parenting stage, everything is like scheduled. So I think I have less of a schedule when I'm away. I don't know. But who I am, I think, is who I am and who I've always been. So
I feel like I am on an old-fashioned motorcycle with the brown leather helmet and the goggles and my scarf is flying and I'm just like, let's go!
Where's your Dollarama balls for your head?
As opposed to walking on a path through the woods or something, which would be a much more peaceful ride, right? Like journey.
Unless a bear comes
Mine is like, let's go. And I'm okay with that. Just keep the bike up. If your 20-year-old self walked in right now, what would she say about the version of you sitting here?
You're fucking awesome.
Yes! Absolutely.
Holy shit, look how much you've done.
Yeah.
I said, when I went back to my branding, when I was doing that and I had to answer those questions, I really was taken aback. Like, that really woke me up in terms of everything I've done, everything I've accomplished, what I'm still wanting to do and accomplish. And I was like, damn, girl, you need to be proud of everything. Like, why not? Why have you not been proud of this? So, I would say, fuck, you're pretty awesome, man. You've done a lot of things. Keep doing it.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Like,
how do you like me now?
I know, but then you can't go to an event and say, I do this, and this, but you can tell yourself, hey, you're fucking awesome, right? So, no. That's what you tell yourself, too? Oh, guilt.
Guilt. This is like where I think we live. Yes.
I think we've lived in this for a long time. Why does self-care feel like a luxury, not a basic human need? Do you do self-care? Yes, you take your swims and you have your bath. Are you like a bath person? Light a candle, put the music on.
Not usually, not on a regular basis.
Is there any self-care you do? Doesn't have to be like spa-like, right? Could just be like going for a walk.
I would say swimming is my self-care. Food is always my reward.
Same with me.
Like, that's probably not a healthy thing, but that's where it is.
Self-care, though, sometimes it is.
Even just like taking a night off and getting lost in TV or something like that, right? Which is it important to do? To go for a walk.
Yeah.
I always feel like that's a make myself go.
Date mornings. Like that's
no mornings are no.
No, well, your breakfast. You go for breakfast. When do you go? You go brunch? Are you a bruncher then?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you go for brunch.
Like 10 a.m. is a good time for breakfast, not 8.
I'm back home by then, girl.
8 is a wake up time. Anything that starts with a 7 or a 6, no.
I know when I left that message this morning, I was like, it's 8:15. I'm like,
My
I don't
phone's
know.
never on,
I know.
so you can always,
I love it.
yeah.
Self-care, I've gotten better with that. I make it, like, I get my nails done. I make sure I go get my nails done. And sometimes it's like I don't want to go, but I'm like, just go. It's going to be 3 hours, and it's just going to be 3 hours to do nothing. And I watch my housewives, like, when I have time. I do go to the spa, but I try to do that with Paul. Like, I don't know. We make that, like, when we go away or a night. But I've gone to, like, self-care in terms of, like, a massage or something like that. I wish I did more of it. But I feel like I
don't feel unbalanced.
Either do I. Was going to say, I feel like I'm better balanced now than I've ever been. So for me.
Yeah. Like I'm happy.
Yeah,
right?
I too.
I work a lot. That's okay. I enjoy it. It keeps me going.
Is Florida self-care for you?
Oh, definitely. Running away to Florida?
Yeah.
Especially if I can go alone, which sounds so selfish and I have so much guilt around that. But just stepping off, I call it stepping off the world.
Yeah.
And just
yeah, it's awesome. So awesome that you can do that. Worked hard for that.
Even spending a weekend at the cottage with my mom, right? My mom's got the dementia, but she's freaking happy as can be.
Every picture I see of her, she's always smiling.
And willing to do anything. And I love spending time with her. I love being able to just hang out with her. If it's go for a car ride, we'll go get her hair cut and we'll go for a car ride. We'll go grab some French fries and sit by the water. And every moment is just such a treasured moment. And it's happy. There's no icky negative stuff with it.
You're so good with that. Like, you have such a great attitude and you're so involved with your parents, which is really nice. It's nice to be, but you're involved in your whole family all the time, which is really nice. I've always said that.
I'm very blessed.
You are very, very blessed. And it's nice that it's reciprocated, because it's one thing to give it all, but it's also reciprocated by your children and the family around you. So it's nice to have that family. Do you ever hear a little voice saying you should be doing something more productive when you rest? No. No, I'm going to watch the whole episode of Housewives, and no, I'm not going to do this right now. Yeah.
All the time, right? There is always, you should be doing.
Yeah. Like when you're doing that, or when you're having those moments of self-care or quiet time, it's even being sick.
Oh, I know.
Isn't that the worst?
It is.
Like, you're sick and your body's just like, no, you should be doing this. And then Paul's like, says, you need to be sleeping and resting. I'm like,
I got to do blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
If I've napped, then I'm done. Like, I had a nap yesterday. I was just like off, and I'm like, we had very, very late nights this weekend, and I had a nap, and then I was like, last night I didn't go to bed till like 11, and then I was up and down, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But
it throws you.
Yeah. For me, it throws me off.
But that's part of self-care, right? Because you know that you've had a lot of late nights, and like if you have networking nights and you have, you're traveling for conferences and stuff like that, carving out the time to decompress is super important.
But I think that's that is the benefit of being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Right? Is having the flexibility in time. It's not, people always say, oh, it's easy to be an entrepreneur. It's not. But recognizing that, okay, you may work a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and guess what? You may have a Monday free, and take that time for self-care. Take that time to do your thing. Mm-hmm. Right?
It's important. Yeah. It's important so you don't lose your mind. Okay, let's do some mini rebellions.
Ooh.
I am a
You're
rebel.
more rebellious
I am
than me.
A total rebel, freaking to the core, and I love it. I love that about myself. What's your favorite little rebellion? The thing you do just because it makes you happy?
I don't know. That I don't know. Just do it?
I don't know.
I just do everything that I want to do.
I know, right? Like, tell me no, I'll tell you yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Tell me no, exactly.
I'm just going to do it because it makes me happy.
Yeah. I don't really have many. I'm not very rebellious. I'm not really like, I don't know. Just because it makes you happy? Get my nails done. I don't know. Watch Housewives. People think I'm crazy about Housewives I watch, but I don't know.
Brings you joy.
Yeah. Just do it because it makes me happy. When was the last time you said no without explaining why? Oh, we've talked about this.
This is difficult to do. I've gotten much better with it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that's because of awareness of just saying no. Like teaching yourself to just say no and stop feeling guilty about saying why.
Yeah.
And my November was one that I had to go back and say no to some things because of my what the fucktober. So it's not feeling guilty and just saying, hey, like this is where I'm at.
This is it. This is what
Can't
it
do
is.
this.
Yeah. I think I've said no a lot more myself lately, but I don't think you should have to explain yourself. Why do we wait till we're over 40 to finally stop asking for permission? That I don't know. I don't know why we would wait till we're over 40 to stop asking for permission. Maybe because we've gone through life experiences.
As girls growing up, you've been told, like, right? Like, I mean, and part of that's, you don't want to not do this, but respect your elders, be polite, blah, 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 blah.
Not like that.
And you're not taught to say, hey, no.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot with that. And then we get more comfortable and confident with ourselves. And then we're like, yeah, no, that's not for me. Or, and something that we learn and get better at. And then you find you're more authentic to you as opposed to for everyone else.
That I agree with.
Which brings you inner peace.
Yeah. And it's easier to say no because it's coming from a place of like, yeah, that's exactly why I'm saying no. Right?
Yes.
Like, this is me.
And there's so many different situations, right, that go with that. But I do think as women, that is something we continue to grow into.
Do you do a lot more now for yourself without that permission than you did before? Like, do you just go and do it? Like, I'm just going to do it because I'm going to do it?
I would say probably since I was in my early 20s, I've built that, fuck you, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it. Like,
I think it's built in us, though. I think that's why we're entrepreneurs.
Mine was not built in me. Definitely. I was very much a meek, mild, quiet until things, and then moved. Something shifted, and then came that, like, no, this is so not what I want. Almost to the other side. Like, that pendulum swung.
Yeah.
But still, like, there's always still that people pleasing. There's always still that, you know, am I good enough? Right? But there's also that little rebel in me that's like, no.
I think I've been better with it in the last little bit. I think I've never really asked for permission. I've just kind of done what I wanted to do anyway. But I think for me, open communication or more communication has made it easier to do what I want my way. I might have been more of a, like you said, people pleaser in the situations. Now it's like, no, let's talk about things, and this is how I feel.
But you're not going to have a healthy relationship. You're not going to have a healthy business if you just go and do things without any conversation or any back and forth, right? It isn't just a my way or the highway.
Why not?
Right? Because that's just not going to work.
No.
You're going to be very lonely very fast.
Very fast.
Okay, do you ever feel like doing something bold? A new haircut, a trip, a tattoo, just to feel alive again?
All the time. All the time. I want to book a trip now. And I'm like, oh, I can't book a trip. I'm like, first of all, money. And then it's like, we have hockey. And then we have schedules. And it's like, I just want to book that trip. Do I want to get a tattoo? Yeah, I told Lucas the other day, let's go get a tattoo. I get a tattoo anytime you want. Don't worry. Cut my hair. Nah, I've thought about it, but I'd rather wear it up.
When I go to the hair sauna, Nancy.
Do you really?
Make it funky. I don't care what it, just make it funky. Like, it just got to be funky. Bring out my inner funk.
I think I'm less caring of what other people think now, so it's easier to just do those things. You know, like, not that I don't care what people think, but I don't really care what people think. I'm like, this is just who I am. And I'm going to do it, and let's do it. I remember getting my first tattoo, and I remember being in an interview, and it's on my ankle, and I remember making sure, like, I had pants on so no one would see it. And it's just so weird. And then I remember getting, like, the boy's name on my arm, and I was kind of like, okay, it's kind of simple. And then I got the next one, and then I got my aunt's tattoo, and then they're like, Paul's like, they're getting bigger, and there's more of them, and I'm like, yeah, that's just who it's gonna be.
Just do what you want.
So who it's gonna be. So
cheers to being us.
Yeah,
our true, all the hats we wear, all the things we do,
doing us all the time.
Continue
being Nuck and Futz.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us today at the Nuck and Futz podcast.
If you like this podcast, please share by liking and subscribing. Feel free to leave any comments and reach us at hello@thenuckingfutz.com.
Just a reminder, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. If you are struggling, know that you are not alone. Please reach out for professional help.
You can join our newsletter at thenuckingfutz.com to follow our journey. Looking for Donna at work? You can find her great leggings and leisure wear as well at She's Got Legs.
Looking for me, Melissa Hall? You can reach me at Brag About It Jewelry or I am Melissa Hall for real estate.